What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Why We Disney podcast. Thank you once again for joining us on this beautiful Wednesday. We have another awesome episode prepared for you. We want to talk about how we get refreshed at the parks, okay? What are we drinking coffee-wise, tea-wise? Let's go ahead and jump into today's episode. I'm so excited to talk to you about some of our favorite Disney treats in the parks. We hope you guys enjoy.
That is right, everyone. Hello, listeners and watchers, and welcome back to another magical podcast of Why We Disney. We are so happy to have you. I'm your co-host, Kara, and I'm here with Kaycee.
Hi, everyone.
The beautiful Kaycee. So, Kaycee, you were actually the first one to introduce me to this Joffrey's. Never heard about it until Kaycee came into my life. Like, I didn't even notice it at Disney. So some of our listeners, like myself, are probably wondering what the heck is Joffrey's. Well, here on the pod, of course, we're going to break it down for you, right? So in 1984, before I was born, 10 years actually, it was made in Tampa, Florida. That is where the whole company started and grew. So its official name is Joffrey's Coffee and Tea Co. Okay, so they also have tea, and it is their official specialty coffee of the Walt Disney World Resort, of Disneyland, and of the Disney Vacation Club.
Yeah.
And it's available on the resorts all throughout the properties, all the parks, all the beaches, all the this and the that's. And yes, it has like its shops, but it's also available at these cute little kiosks where you can just go up and grab your cup of joe and come on back. And note, it has its own little store in Disney Springs. I didn't know that, so make sure to write it down. So you can go, and Kaycee's going to talk about that, but you want to know about the one in Disney Springs. And so it's at the parks, it's at the blah, 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 blah. But it's also at your house. Mm-hmm. And you can indulge in all of the Joffrey's like amazingness because it is available online to be shipped right to your door at joffreys.com. And then you go to collections, and then you go to Disney.
No, perfect.
Yeah,
I think it's such like a common thing. They're like, people are like, I miss Joffrey so much. I just wish I could go to Disney so I could have Joffrey's. And I'm like, I have Joffrey's every day. What are you doing? What do you mean? So yes, definitely available online, just like Kara said. And they have some really cool like deals going on right now, which I want to tell you guys about. So if you do want to try this amazing exclusive Disney coffee brand and tea brand, I'm not a huge tea. Are you a tea person, Kara?
I like tea. I used to love tea. I like tea though.
Yeah. So we don't want to like only make it exclusive to coffee. They do have some really cool teas as well. But these are two really cool deals that they're running on their website right now. So if you sign up for their newsletter, and as soon as you go to their website, it's like the first pop-up that pops up for you. You sign up for their newsletter, you get 25% off your first order. And I just want to say too, that every single time I order Joffrey's, when it comes in the mail, I get a 25% off coupon. So I've never ordered Joffrey's and not gotten 25% off, which is amazing. And if you are watching on YouTube, like these bags of coffee are not small. Like I buy the beans and they're very large coffee. And I think like $9.99 and like $12.99, like very good coffee brands, and they're nice and large bags. But anyway, 25% off of those. And also if you spend $50 or more, you get free shipping, which who doesn't love free shipping? Come on, Kara, you love free shipping. You have to.
Of course. Amazon Prime, baby. Free shipping.
That's so right. So let's talk about, I guess, some of our favorite Joffrey's treats in the parks now. Kara, last time she went to Disney, she tried a ton of Joffrey's, like probably more than like I probably would have tried in the parks, but she killed it and tried all these Joffrey's treats because come on, it was an expectation. Like we can't be friends unless you do it. You can't. Yes. So Kara, I want you to go first. Your number one Joffrey's treat. What was it? Where was it?
So Well, I got to tell the listeners about my first my first Joffrey experience, because
Yes.
this is apparently a no-no and I didn't know. So don't make my mistake. Kaycee was like, go get Joffrey. It's blah, blah, blah. So back in November, I got it at Pop Century,
Mhm.
and I just had it like plain, and I wanted to throw up. I was so disgusted by it. I couldn't stand it. Here you can get it iced. No one told me that. So I did. I made it a task of mine to try a new Joffrey's at every single park and Disney Springs. And my favorite was Mission to S'mores. Now, if you watched my Instagram, you may have noticed that my dress got a little dirty, because as great as it was, took the first couple of sips and I was like, oh yes, Mom and Rachel, let's go relax. Like, let's take our Joffreys into Carousel of Progress. I stood up, the coffee spilled all over my dress, all over my shoes. So while it is my favorite, it brings me poor memories, but I'm excited to get it again. It is the Mission to S'mores iced latte in Tomorrowland, which was your number one recommendation.
Yes, it is my number one recommendation until they come out with something better. It's always going to be my number one Joffrey's recommendation. And I think our editor, Sydney, tried it when she was there a couple of weeks ago too and loved it.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like I remember that on her Instagram. But yes, and that along with Kara, that is also my number one recommendation. We might get it a little different though, Kara, because I don't get any toppings on mine. Like no whipped cream, no stuff on top. You got it fully, right?
That's the whole reason I loved it, because it was so sweet, and I love sweet coffee. And so it has like this marshmallow and chocolate, and it's Mission to S'more. So it's like the s'more graham cracker crumb. And I got all the toppings and I was like, yeah, this is great. I can keep this.
It's an incredible drink. I think it's not too sweet, but it's also not too coffee. It's like that perfect combination of the both. But anyway, that is me and Kara's number one favorite Joffrey's treat recommendation. And that is in Tomorrowland in Magic Kingdom. You can also get it in Disney Springs too. So don't go walking up to a Joffrey's in Epcot and be like, I need a Mission to S'mores latte. They're going to be like, you're not in Magic Kingdom, sorry. But yeah, so Tomorrowland, Magic Kingdom, make sure you get that also in Disney Springs as well. And also too, I want to mention another Disney treat, Joffrey's Disney treat that is like my go-to for breakfast is their huge donuts, literally the size of my face. All of them are super good, but I'm super classic. I love just the plain glazed Joffrey's donut. Kara, you're going to try that next time you go, right?
I am. I have not tried the donut yet, but I do like donuts. So I can already suggest, in our previous episode about rope dropping, we talked about some breakfast options. So go to the park, go real ham on some rides for 2 hours, and then get yourself a coffee and a donut.
Mm-hmm. That's a great plan. I'm taking notes. right now. All right, guys, I'm so sorry. What?
I said perfect.
Oh, we're going to pause for a quick ad break. We will be right back.
Okay, guys, so enough of that ad break. We are talking about Joffrey's, coffee, tea, and everything in between. And as much as we love Joffrey's now, I mean, yeah, I like it. You love it. Okay. We do need to give Starbucks some recommendation, because as our true Why We Disney podcast fans know, we have our own secret menu Starbucks drink. He needs a shout out. Brandon D. Fuller 4 on Instagram, my best friend in real life. Brandon is a Starbucks barista and concocted a Starbucks drink for us. So when you go to Disney next, anyone listening, anyone watching, you need to order the Why We Disney, and this is how to order it. You get a dragon drink. Just get a venti because you're going to love it. A venti and dragon drink. Add strawberries and add the sweet cream cold foam. Oh my gosh, it's like Disney in a cup, but better. Like there is like people like, you know, the Instagram influencers, here's Disney in a cup. Yeah, well, boring. Why don't you support the Why We Disney podcast by, you know, and we don't get any exclusive offers or anything. We're not partnered with Starbucks, but this is just kind of like a, hey, I'm a part of this community. Let's all be together and get the Why We Disney podcast drink and, you know, hashtag magic brew and go and give Why We Disney podcast a shout out and Brandon, because it's great. We're all just this big, happy community.
Yeah. And it's so refreshing. Like the Why We Disney Starbucks drink is like, it's literally like summer in a cup. Or spring in a cup. That's what it is. It's amazing, super refreshing, especially on a hot day. If you're at home, you can get it. If you're at Disney, obviously it's a perfect fit, but I absolutely love the drink. It's one of my favorites.
And it's a little bit like, oh, I'm getting this exclusive secret menu drink, a part of the Disney community. But as we know, Joffrey's also has their exclusive specials in each park. Right. So Kaycee is going to let us know what to find.
Yes, absolutely. So guys, obviously you can get Joffrey's pretty much anywhere in the parks, but they do have these exclusive lattes that you can only get in certain kiosks at the certain parks or the certain resorts, right? So I'm just going to go through these really quick, but at Animal Kingdom, this is what you're going to try. Next time you're going to Animal Kingdom, everybody grab a pen. Ready? Okay. The Lion's Latte, Animal Kingdom. Okay. Super good. It's over in Asia. One of my favorite Joffrey's on property ever is over in Asia. Very good. Lion's Latte is what you're going to get in Animal Kingdom. Okay. Epcot, they have what's called the Game Changer, and pretty much you can get the Game Changer at most locations, but it is a special to Epcot as well. Hollywood Studios, right outside of Toy Story Land, you're going to get the Round 'em Up latte. Carrie, you had this one, right?
Yes.
The Round 'em Up. Okay, in my opinion, it's a little sweet, but if you like really, really, really sweet coffee, Round 'em Up latte right outside Toy Story Land. Kara, tell me what you think.
In my opinion, it's a little boring. I think all they did was get the coffee and like throw some animal crackers on it and called it something new. And I'm like, no, I don't think that was it. But you know, I was so excited for it. And so it was a little bit of a letdown when I was just like, y'all just threw some whipped cream and animal crackers on it and tried to call it a different drink, but that's fine.
Maybe you got a bad batch. I feel like when I read it on the Disney coffee blog or whatever, Matt runs the Disney coffee blog, but it was like caramel and chocolate and graham crackers, like whipped, like it's all these things. And
our team member, Amanda, our social media manager, she got it and recommended it and thought it was great. And I still don't see it.
Maybe you got a bad batch. You got the end of the pot, maybe. I don't know.
Susan, do they know who I am? I'm just kidding.
All right, so that's Hollywood Studios, their exclusive drink there. Magic Kingdom, obviously Kara and I's number one recommendation is going to be the Mission to S'mores latte in Tomorrowland, right outside of Space Mountain, okay? The Skyliner, this is another one of my all-time favorite coffee, Joffrey's treats in the Disney resorts, right, is at the Skyliner at Caribbean Beach. Right there. I mean, you can't miss it. If you go down that little platform, it's right there on your right. They have what's called the Toffee Flight latte. It is good hot. It is good cold. It is good frozen. You guys are going to love that one. Again, it's just that perfect combination of coffee and sweet for me. So my number two highest recommendations are going to be the Mission to S'mores and then that Toffee Flight latte. I don't remember, Kara, if you had that one though. Tell me if you did.
I did, and it's the same. That's my second choice.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it's like one mind, her and I.
And especially if you're, I had it as an iced coffee at night on the way back to the resort as like a nightcap, and it was great. And it was iced coffee, so it was still good.
Absolutely. All right, guys. So let's say that you go to Magic Kingdom and you guys are walking out and you're like, crap, I forgot to try the Mission to S'mores latte. but we're going to Disney Springs tonight for dinner. Guess what? You can get all of these exclusive coffee drinks, all of them, at Joffrey's in Disney Springs. So don't think that you've missed out. Kara, don't think that you've missed out.
I did. I did.
It's okay.
So
it's not your last time going to Disney. It's fine. Kara didn't know that you could get literally every single exclusive Joffrey's drink in Disney Springs. So
don't let Animal Kingdom fool you like it did me. When we're telling you guys like these specific parts, like the Caribbean Beach Skyliner, Tomorrowland Magic Kingdom, Asia Animal Kingdom. So I got the Joffrey's on the way out of Animal Kingdom. Super excited. I was like, here we go, Animal Kingdom Joffrey's, and they didn't have it. So I was really mad because that is the one that I missed, and I didn't know about this special go to Disney Springs and get anything you want thing. Yeah, apparently.
Okay. Hey, trial and error. We live and we learn. We live and we learn.
Yes.
But yes, so there is a Joffrey's right outside of Animal Kingdom. Unfortunately, it does not have the Lion's Latte. You actually have to get into the park to get that one. But hey, if you miss it, Disney Springs will give you the hookup. Those are the exclusive lattes offered at Joffrey's in the parks.
Good to know. Yes. And so we kind of talked about, Mission Space being our favorite Joffrey's, but we kind of forgot about Starbucks.
We got to give Starbucks love. We got to.
Yeah. So I'll start. I have a best friend again that's a Starbucks barista, so I don't really remember what I get because he just brings it to me. But it's like some type of iced cinnamon latte, dolce cabana, something. Some type of iced cinnamon latte is gonna be my guess. Yeah. But whatever Brandon brings me is what I order. So sorry.
I feel like I've asked you like what you order at Starbucks, and you're like, I don't order at Starbucks.
I don't ever. I don't. So
no, that's perfect. So an iced cinnamon latte is what you have written down here, and I think that sounds incredible. It sounds like Christmas in a cup, I believe. All right. So my favorite Starbucks drink right now is going to either be the strawberry refresher. I love all of their refreshers. And obviously the Why We Disney podcast drink is the dragon drink is incredible. And if I'm wanting a coffee from Starbucks, I'll always do the sweet cream cold brew. That's me.
Yeah, I love it.
So we couldn't give our favorites, right, Kara, without also giving our listeners their opinions as well. We want to shout some people out on the podcast. A lot of you guys sent in your Joffrey's recommendations and what you drink and love at Joffrey's and also at Starbucks. So we're going to do some shout outs really quick. Cool? Mm-hmm. All right. So this first one is, and now we're doing Joffrey's first. Okay. This one's from Katie at Katie Albin.
Sure.
Katie Albin.
Hey.
Hi, Katie. She said the Lion's Latte at Animal Kingdom. Kara doesn't know because she missed it, but it's fine.
I can tell you to go to the specific one.
Thank you so much, Katie. And the next one is from Jessica at Jessica Ash. She is one of my really good friends. Love you, Jessica. She gets the shaken Jamaican cold brew. Love the shaken Jamaican cold brew. I'm going to hold the shaken Jamaican coffee right in front of me here as I read these. Yes. All right. The next one is from Brooke at Magical Life with Brooke. And she gets the caramel shaken Jamaican cold brew with cream. So if you, and I believe we talked about this last time, Kara, but if you get a cold brew, you can at Joffrey's, right? You can get anything added to it, like vanilla, mocha, caramel, anything that they have, you can get that added in, and it's life-changing. It just truly is.
Thing I didn't know, because the first one I did, the one I had at Pop Century was the shaken Jamaican, because I thought like that was just like the Joffrey's coffee, and and there was no flavor to it. So I should have added vanilla, and maybe it would have been like a 1 out of 10. But
hey, it now I know. Would have been a 4.
Yeah, 4.
Thank you so much, Brooke. And then our next one is from Sam at Sam Disneyland _. She said a hot vanilla latte with extra foam And at Disney Springs, you can get them to imprint Mickey in the foam. I've actually done this before. In the foam, they can literally like get like a picture of Mickey or Minnie or something and you choose. And it's really cute. We can put that on our Instagram. I'm pretty sure I have a picture. But yes, Sam, thank you so much for that. Our next one is Diana, or it's from Diana, and this is at Disney with Diana. She gets a iced vanilla latte with almond milk at Joffrey's.
Yeah.
Almond milk.
Yes, almond milk.
All right, so we got to give Starbucks some love too. So we have some people who sent in their Starbucks order to us, what they get in the parks, right? So this is again from Diana at Disney with Diana _, and hers is an iced green tea. Again, these tea people, it's fine.
Good. I mean, iced green tea is caffeinated, right? So you're still getting the caffeine. Good.
You're right. Thank you, Diana, for sending that into us. Oh, this is from Kara's mom.
Oh, my mom.
Yes. Y'all go follow her at KJSMom94. Is that, no. Does that stand for Kara Jones? Kara Jones's mom?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes, it does.
I just now get that.
Hey, it's my mom.
It's so cute. And she said the Why We Disney podcast drink. Hey,
yep.
It's a fan favorite. Listen. All right, and this next one is from Brooke at Magical Life with Brooke, and she said a sweet cream cold brew. I love the sweet cream cold brew at Starbucks. And then the very last one is from at Why So Obsessed with Thread, and she said she gets an iced caramel macchiato, and those are actually good. Caramel macchiato. Yes.
Oh my gosh, there's just so much going on with Joffrey's and with Starbucks. And I know that we all love drinking our special things. We love putting our little straw toppers on. We love putting our little mug, the little sleeves for the mugs on. Yes, the little sleeves are so cute. And there's so many amazing shops that sell coffee cups and like Starbucks, like make it yourself cups. And there's so many things. So I just want to say, if you are a small shop out there, if you are a Disney small shop, if you're not, and you want to partner with us, we would love to show off all of your amazing products. So please make sure to email us below or contact us on Instagram. We want to let the world know what you have to offer, because this whole community is about creating magic for everyone. So go ahead and contact us. Let's talk about coffee. But in the meantime, everyone else, if you're not already, come over and subscribe to our YouTube channel and give us a thumbs up. That's really going to help. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts or Spotify and you haven't left us a review yet, what are you doing? Let everyone know that the Why We Disney podcast is the most magical podcast on the internet. Of course, follow us on all the socials, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, and everything in between. But that's obviously enough of me rambling. I should save some voice for next week. Speaking of, we'll see you then. All right. Bye.
Bye, guys.